Y'all, these are the most eye-catching vintage Jello salads in polished form I've ever seen in my life. And I'm not even just saying that as my intro, because what is a vintage Jello salad anyway? If you've never heard of it until now, I'm right there with you. Let's just consider ourselves lucky. I'm so glad you're here today, and I can't wait to show you that we've got the It's Giving Salad collection from LynBdesigns. So let's get into these swatches, and afterward I'll give you the pricing, when and where to find these polishes, a hefty time-sensitive discount code, and my thoughts. First up, we have Fruit and Cheese Mold, described as a russet base with green to gold to blue magnetic multichrome pull and scattered cherry pink holo. So a lot of these are inspired by actual food, so you can look up fruit and cheese mold and you'll see fruit and cheese Jello. I actually had a blast Google searching a lot of these, so I encourage you to do the same. So here we've got fruit and cheese mold in the velvet effect, where you really get to see that green gold magnetic pigment really beautifully. So here we are up close under my ring light, where most of my fingers are in the velvet effect and then my middle finger is in the cat eye effect. Here we are inside with no lights on, so you can see fruit and cheese mold in dim lighting. Here we are indoors with a light turned on. And here we are outdoors on an overcast day. Two coats of fruit and cheese mold in the cat eye and velvet effect. Up next we have Frog Eye Salad, another actual Jello. Frog Eye Salad is described as a linear hollow base with pink to orange shifting micro flaky shimmer and tonal orange magnetic pull. So I noticed the magnetic pull in Frog Eye Salad was just a bit softer than the pull in fruit and cheese mold, but still really pretty. I felt like in the velvet effect was where I really got to see the pink shifting micro flaky shimmer really, really well. Here we are up close under my ring light. Frog Eye Salad with just indirect light from my windows. And still indoors here with a hall light on. Here we are outdoors, where we really get to see a lot of that hollow base, especially in the cat eye effect. Two coats of frog-eyed salad in the velvet and cat eye effect. Next up, we have Pantry Jubilee, described as a flaky bomb filled with a pantry's worth of shifting UCC flakies and scattered holo flakies. And this truly is a pantry's worth. Everything is in this polish and it's gorgeous. Pantry Jubilee up close under my ring light. Even in dimmer lighting, these flakies still pop. I noticed with warm indoor lighting, it just gave a extremely gold, like a gold jewels, Aladdin, Jasmine, Paradise treasure chest look. Here we have Pantry Jubilee on an overcast day. Two coats of Pantry Jubilee with a shiny top coat. Up next we have Celery Nut Circle, described as a buildable spring green flaky bomb with red to orange shifts. Look at those shifts on the brush right now. There's a little bit of pink. That is beautiful. Celery Nut Circle up close under my ring light, where you really get to see those beautiful shifts. I was actually really impressed with how chromy and shifty this polish ended up being in dimmer lighting. Celery Nut Circle under warm indoor lighting. And then outdoors, it goes from that metallic look back to that very soft, buildable green look. 3 coats of Celery Nut Circle. Up next, we have Jelled Abomination. Jelled Abomination is described as a teal base with scattered holo sparkle and blue to purple to pink shifting flakies, which we can see really well on the brush right here. Something I really love about Jelled Abomination is that in 1, 2, and 3 coats, it looks so squishy. Love that. Up close under my ring light, it almost looks like those flakies are swimming in the jelly base. Jelled Abomination indoors with minimal lighting coming from my windows. And here we've got the hall light turned on. Jelled Abomination outdoors on an overcast day. Three coats of Jelled Abomination with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Salmon Supreme. Salmon Supreme is described as a deep indigo base with intense pink to red to orange shifting shimmer and salmon reflective glitters. So if you've never used a reflective glitter before, sometimes they dry down a little gritty, and all I suggest for that is a glitter smoothing top coat. Also, I was going to use one for this, but I noticed once I kind of caked on that second coat, it wasn't as gritty as the first coat, so it's totally up to you. Definitely always finish with a glossy top coat though. Salmon Supreme up close under my ring light. Here we are in dimmer lighting as I spin around in my living room. Here we are with one warm light turned on indoors, and you can start to see that reflective glitter in the bottle shine a little bit. Here we are with Salmon Supreme under flash. So if you've never seen a reflective glitter before, it might just look like little white dots, but it's actually very, very shiny in person. Like glitter, but on 1000. Salmon Supreme outdoors on a sunny day, giving us little reflective twinkles here and there. Two coats of Salmon Supreme with a glossy top coat. Up next, we have another actual Jello called Pink Lady Salad. Pink Lady Salad is described as a magenta to pastel pink indoors, plum to gray outdoors, solar thermal with red to orange to gold shifting shimmer. So yes, this polish is thermal and solar. So later on, you'll see me test this polish's color changing abilities in water, but as you can see here, you don't need water for it to change colors. It changes colors with the temperature of your body, the temperature in the air. It's a really fun feature. Here we have Pink Lady Salad in the warm state. Here it is in the cold state. And here we have it in both the cold and warm state. Pink Lady Salad up close under my ring lighting. Here we are in more dim indoor lighting. And here we are still indoors with a warm light on. So now in the sun, you'll see the solar aspect of Pink Lady Salad. It's a very soft, subtle change, but this color is slightly darker than its indoor state. Here you can kind of see the difference between the solar and not solar states. 2 coats of Pink Lady Salad with a shiny top coat. Next up, we have Crown Roast of Frankfurters. Described as a hot dog tinted base filled with red to orange to yellow shifting shimmer. And you know what? This really does look like a hot dog, like a really glamorous hot dog. The meal that inspires this polish's name, I actually watched someone make it on YouTube, and they said it wasn't that bad. I feel like if you like hot dogs, then maybe y'all just have to look this one up. I would not eat this personally. And I have nothing against hot dogs like that. It's just too much. I just can't. I just felt like this was really giving hot dog up close under my ring light. Here we are in dim lighting, giving like pink orange sunset vibes, and I love that. And this polish is so shimmery, even just under my hall light. Here we have Crown Roast of Frankfurters in outdoor lighting, giving us Shimmer Queen realness. Three coats with a glossy top coat. And last but not least, we have Ring Around the Tuna, another actual vintage Jello meal, despite how disturbing the name might sound paired with Jello. This color is described as a pastel pink base with scattered holo sparkle, black micro flakies, and pink and blue micro shifting flakies. Yeah, those pink and blue iridescent micro shifting flakies, wow, do they steal the show up close under the ring light. Love those. Here we are getting that softer glow from those flakies indoors with minimal lighting coming from my window. And here we are still indoors with a warm light turned on. And I don't know why this kind of reminded me of cookies and cream ice cream a little bit. I think the warm lighting kind of washes out that pastel pink base a little bit. Here we are outdoors in direct sunlight, seeing all the best parts of this polish. Two coats of a Ring Around the Tuna with a shiny top coat. So there you have it. The entire It's Giving Salad collection in its entirety. Let's get into the details of the It's Giving Salad collection, starting with pricing. Each one of these polishes will be priced at $13 US and were available starting January 9th on the LynBdesigns website. For the entire collection, that'll be $117, or with the code JELLY, from January 9th to January 13th, you can get 50% off. And I will leave all of those details down below. So now let's take a closer look and decide on our favorites. favorites. But before we do that, what do I have on my nails? I actually have something on my nails. This is Meadow by Glitch Lacquer. So yeah, let's get into these. Starting with, that's crazy how much these look alike actually. Anyway, starting with Jelled Abomination. Wow. I am just obsessed. I don't know, what are those little curly cues in there? I don't know, I like see little curlies in there. Adorable. All right, let's look at this under flash. Uh-oh, not there. Oh, flash button, there we go. Oh, and let's zoom in a little bit too. There we go. Okay, so flash kind of gets rid of the purple aspect of it and gives us a much stronger rainbow. Shine. Woo! Okay, you can see a little bit of the purple still. Beautiful. So that was Jelled Abomination. Next, we will look at Ring Around the Tuna. Flash off. Beautiful. I kind of want to see it outside on the brush without the flash. Yeah, I love those blue, pink, iridescent flakies in here. Those are so pretty. Let's see with flash. What are we doing here? This is amazing. Wow. Gorgeous. Okay, up next we'll do Jubilee Pantry. Jubilee Pantry is giving, oh my god, it's giving sunken treasure chest. Love it. What did I say earlier? Aladdin, Arabian Nights. It's just giving like a treasure chest I was not supposed to find, and now that I found it, when I go and grab something from it, darts are gonna shoot out or something. Treasure. Treasure. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's beautiful. Let's see it without the flash. Uh-oh. There we go. Under ring lighting. Just as treasureful. I just like how this side looks blue and green and this side looks pink and orange. That's really pretty. Y'all hear little scuffling noises. That is my Doge. She goes crazy after she eats dinner. And, well, it's about that time. Let's see the magnetic. Pull on here. Woo! Ooh! Sometimes I try to magnetize the brush, but that's like Daredevil material right there. Love that little pink, how it just peeks in there, kind of at the more extreme angles. Okay, now let's see with flash. Oh, okay. Yes. So I never saw this under flash like this. And when I read the description, I'm pretty sure it said linear holo. Yeah, it does. It says linear holo. And I was like, wait a minute. I did not notice that. How cool. I definitely notice it now. And I'm gonna get the magnet back one more time so we can see that magnetic pull with the linear holo. Okay. Wow! Wow. So pretty. I am glad I noticed that now. Let's just get into this reflective because she is just back here like, I know you see me. And we do. Salmon Supreme. Yeah, so if you've never owned a reflective, it might just look like white dots, but those white dots are like super freaking shiny. Really pretty. Yep, and then now let's look at it without the flash. Bring light back on here. Still very glittery, even not in flash. So pretty. I love colors like this. Our other magnetic, who was it? No, we saw frog egg salad. This is, damn it, I can't remember the name. Fruit and cheese mold. I knew that. I knew that. Let's get our magnet. Okay, this was the one that was described with a russet base. So I looked up what russet means, and it's like a, so russet to me kind of sounds like rust, and rust is like maroon and brown to me. I mean, I guess depending on what's rusted. But yeah, that's how I remember that russet means like a brownish, reddish color. This actually looks really brown. So yeah, if you're wondering how that color reads, it's really, I guess some people would call this a prugly, like a green and brown. I really love it. Let's see it with flash. Let's turn that off. Whoa! Okay, it kind of got, still green, kind of got a little yellow gold looking. And there is like a beautiful scattered hollow effect that maybe you can see on camera, but it's really pretty in person. Look, there's my dog getting into something. Whoa! Whoa. Eating something she's not supposed to, probably. Girl, you okay? Hold on. We about to check on our old girl over here. Yeah, this is giving like, just glowing in the sun, brown skin. Like it's, I don't even know. Very beautiful. Like if you put like, this kind of makes me want to try like a very greenish gold highlight. Pretty. Hold on, y'all. Let me check on my girl real quick. Okay, she's okay, y'all. She's just chewing. She pulls the strings off her toys. Just chews on them until she starts coughing. But up next we have Celery Nut Circle. Yeah, I loved this. I remember this. It went on really sheer, but then like kind of became metallic-y, which was really cool. And then let's see it with flash. Oh, okay. So kind of the yellows disappear a little bit, and you just kind of get that pink. Whoa. That's, y'all, I wish you could see the shine. I need like a freaking HD, hyper HD. Like, I want y'all to be able to see that. That was beautiful, man. Okay, and now our hot dog special. Crown roast of Frankfurters. Let's see it in flash. Very pink. Very cute. Very shiny. Let's see without. There we go. There goes that hot dog realness. That is so funny how this looks like a hot dog. That's like really amazing to me. There we go. Nice. And last but not least, our thermal pink lady salad. And I do have a mini UV light here, so I can actually put that up to the bottle too, so we can see how much of a difference that makes here. So it's in its cold state right now. That's good. You don't want your polish to be in the warm state in the bottle. And let's see it with the flash. And then after we see it like this, I'll do the UV light. This sparkly cute pink. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but thermals do eventually die. I think some people say 6 months to a year. I have a few thermals that are old, and I'd actually need to check on them because I've never had a thermal die before. So just be very interested to see. Okay, and now let's try this one out and see if we can see that cold state UV light change. It should get darker. Yeah, you can kind of see that. You can kind of see that darker line there. Kind of. Yeah, just a tad darker. So yeah, I hope y'all are ready to pick your favorites because it is time. I know, I don't want to make you do it, but it's time. I think I know what my favorite is. All right, and before we announce our favorite, we will grab our Tyler's Trinkets throne. Okay, it is time to pick our favorites. Drum roll, please. My favorite of the collection is fruit and cheese mold. Yeah, I just love the way this polish looks. I have nothing like this that I can recall. I love the scattered sparkly holo. It's beautiful. And in second place, I would have to say Jelled Abomination. Obviously, I like colors like this. Very pretty. And if I had to pick one more, I would say these two tie for third for me. I really love this color in both the hot and cold state at the same time. That's really pretty. And then for this one, I'm just really impressed how it goes from looking like a very solid foily chrome color to also looking very like smooth and jelly and squishy. So yeah, Celery Nut Circle and Pink Lady Salad. Would I eat any of these? Absolutely not. So yes, let me know down below which one of these was your favorite, if you were able to choose. Thank y'all so much for being here today. And I hope you have a great day, night. Hope you're having a great January. And I hope you're staying safe out there. And I hope you're not sick. And if you are, please rest and take good care of yourself. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.